Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to TV 50's broadcast of Maple Leaf basketball. My name is Bob Pettit, along with Cal Pettit. Keith Kennedy on the camera, hoping to get through the night. He's ailing with some of this stuff that's been going around, but we're going to get through this thing. Tonight it's the Geneseo Maple Leafs against the Quincy Blue Devils. Tip by Rivera is to Geneseo. Welcome, Cal. You got to get your breath back from running up the steps.
Yeah, I caught my breath pretty well today. It's senior night, so everybody's excited for that. It will be the last home game of the season for Geneseo, so we got a little bit of extra time to get ready to get up here for the game.
Lee's patiently running their offense inside to Traphagen, inside to McConnell. He doesn't go up, kicks it to Traphagen. Short one good. 2-0 Leafs. So they ran their offense just long enough to get that in.
Yeah, they did really well there. They moved the ball, and they're working as a team. They got the ball to the middle, and that's always what you want, especially in this offense, and they got a little easy layup.
Blue Devils, along with the Leafs, everybody in a fight for second place in the Big Six. Now Galesburg jumped out to lead. Everybody else in a fight for about a 3- or 4-way tie for second place. You can finish second or fifth, depending on how you finish these last couple games. Traphagen, Pierce into Rivera. Rivera takes it up the middle. Up, shot is good, and he's hammered.
Great finish by Isaiah Rivera. One thing I noticed was that Quincy gave up a lot of ground there before the ball even got inside, so it made it nice and easy for Isaiah to have a good chance to put that shot in.
He had to put it up against 3 people. Got hammered on the arm a little bit, but forced his way through. He's learned to play strong. Free throw, no good. Rebound McConnell. Jacob McConnell kicks it up top. Ball's tipped out of bounds by Quincy. Didn't get you those Geneseo starters. Number 2, Isaiah Rivera. Number 5, Bristol Lewis. 14, Anthony Pierce. 15, Jacob McConnell. And number 20, Kyle Traphagen. For the Devils, as the Leafs bring it in bounds, it's Lucas Reyes, number 3. I'm going to say Reese, I'm sorry. Brady Rupert, number 12. Number 13, Peyton Nicholson. Number 21, Jack Rupert. And number 30, Dre Humphrey. 4-0 Leafs. Quincy brings it down to their end, looking to make some progress on that. I got a wrong number in there. That's number 5, Dante Kreider. I announced the starter that didn't start somewhere along the line here. We're going to have to just ask for forgiveness. But we're going to add a Dante Kreider, number 5, because he just got a bucket.
Looks like 30 is not in the game.
30 must have been celebrating out there, and I mistook him for a starter. So here we go. It's 4-3. The and one free throw is good. Rivera brings it down. McConnell. Shot across midcourt. Rivera to McConnell. Go ahead.
The layup there by Dante Kreider reminded us of how quick he was on the football field. He gave Geneseo quite a few fits.
That layup was by Kyle Traphagen. Give the Leafs a 6-3 lead. Long 3 ball, no good. Rebound, Geneseo. It's Lewis. Dribbles across midcourt. Over to Pierce. Anthony Pierce. Over to McConnell. Inside back to Pierce again. Got it stuck on his hip. Lucky he didn't get a travel call, but held his feet somehow. Rivera. They're going to give Rivera an offensive foul call, and the official bit on that little flop there. There was contact both ways. It would have been a really good no call, but the Quincy defender did a better job of acting.
Rivera definitely did not want to give up the ball in his dribble, just because the guy acted, but like you said, it drew a foul call.
Shot, no good. Rivera with the rebound. He's going to be fouled. They're going to return the favor. Call that one on Lucas Reese. 6-3's favor of the Leafs here at 4:45 left to go in the first period. Rivera dribbles across midcourt. Over to McConnell, looking around. Rivera, McConnell. Lewis, trap hanging from the corner, but no, doesn't shoot. Skip pass to Rivera, into the corner. Pierce dribbles out, kicks it up to Lewis. Leafs are being patient, not forcing anything. Lewis inside, it won't go. That's a nice little floater from about 6 foot, but it just wouldn't go for him. And here come the Blue Devils, out of bounds. Dante Kreider, as you mentioned, Cal, possibly created more havoc on the football field. Right now, he couldn't hang on to the basketball.
It's a little bit of a bad pass, but yeah, he definitely could have saved that ball. That was an unforced error there. Could hurt Quincy, already being down 6-3.
Lewis, skip pass, Trapphagen. Back to Lewis, around the corner it goes. Around the horn. Pierce to Isaiah Rivera. They pretty much, they got 2. Rivera up, no good. Shot that one up against the double team.
Like you were saying around the horn, the Leafs moved the ball back and forth. Excuse me. The Leafs moved the ball back and forth so often that they're able to find good shots. They just need to keep that up.
Here come the Leafs. Scoring is not plentiful here in this period. 3 minutes left, a little over 3 minutes left. There's one by Trapphagen, no good. And we're going to get a foul on McConnell. This ball's going up and down the court more than it's going in the basket, Cal. 3:12 left here in the first period. 6-3. Not a high-scoring quarter. Here goes Kreider. Flips it out to the corner. There's the 3 ball from up top. No good. Rivera with the rebound. And here come the Leafs. Rivera pushes it up the middle. Against the double team. Dribbles down the middle. He's going to get a foul on the floor. We got 3 team fouls on each team now. That's the first foul on Kreider. Rivera up top. Lewis. Pierce. The Blue Devil defense is stretching out. It's hard to get a shot. Nice inlet to McConnell from Lewis. And a bucket from about 6 feet. Gives Leafs 8-3 lead.
As the Leafs move the ball around, like you said, it stretches out that defense, so no exterior shots are going to be open. But like Geneseo did that time, they found a guy in the middle, got a good look at a basket.
Aaron pass by the Blue Devils. Gives the Leafs the ball back with an 8-3 lead. 5-point lead in the basketball. This has, again, out of 8 teams in the Western Big Six, it has great implications for second place. It's going to be tough to get the championship. Oh, Bristol Lewis for 3. Nothing but net. 11-3.
He practiced that shot a lot.
It's paid off.
That was going to go in there.
It's paid off. He is proficient. Minute 40 left to go here in the first period. 11-3 Leafs. Quincy with 3 points here. Kreider with the drive, no good. Rivera with the rebound. He's taking it across midcourt. He wants to take it all the way, but fumbles the dribble just a bit. Kicks it back out. Lewis wants another one. Lewis with the floater, but somebody got his arm because the ball was 5 feet short. No call. There was a foul, a Geneseo foul. That one that wasn't called. So they're letting them play. Let's just call it that. Minute 9. Clock ticking down on the final minute of the first period. And it's 11-3 in favor of the Leafs. Quincy trying to cut that lead. Inside, here's Rivera, one-on-one. Behind the back. Oh, he missed the layup. Trapegger with the shot. It goes. Rivera behind the back. Under the basket, scoop-de-doo, just wouldn't go.
Luckily, all the Geneseo players were sprinting down the court, and Trapegger was able to get that follow-up layup.
Great hustle on the follow. Boom. Kreider doing some trash talking now. Kreider with the three, makes it 13-6. Rivera. See who likes the trash talk the most. 15 seconds, clicking down 13. Pierce from the corner, it's short. Oh, it's good. Hit the front end of its rim, but it went in. 3 seconds.
Poor defense there by Geneseo. They don't even stop the guy. He gets all the way to the hole with 3 seconds left.
Payne Nicholson drove with 3 seconds left, as you said, Cal. All the way down, got a layup. Made it 16-8, but it is the Geneseo Maple Leafs quarter as they stand on top. 16-8 after one. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll be right back after this.
This TV50 broadcast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Jolene Barnes of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Communications, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Borac Pharmacy, Liberty Village, Farmers National Bank, Pink's Paint and Body, Edwards Ready Mix. Please thank our sponsors for their support of this TV50 broadcast.
And welcome back to the second quarter here at Geneseo Arena. Maple Leafs versus the Blue Devils of Quincy. Maple Leafs come out of the gates first quarter with a 16-8 lead. Blue Devils looked a little stale, but they sat on 3 points for a long time, but they picked up 5 points in the last 20 seconds. Blue Devil basketball as they start out here. Around the horn, it goes. And they're going to be patient with their offense one more time.
Quincy's always looking to move quick and set screens like that to find an open guy.
B.J. Mosier with the rebound, but didn't see the defender. Passed it to the wrong guy, and he got a layup out of it. That makes it 16-10. In the corner to Lewis. He's got pressure. In the middle, McConnell. He slows it down, pulls it out. Set her up. Lewis looked at the three but didn't take it.
Traffic gets bumped there, and there's a foul at number 3.
We're gonna have a foul on 3, and that's number 4 on Quincy. Leafs stand at 3 team fouls. Inbound goes to Lewis. Rivera up top. He slows things down. Up to McConnell. Jacob McConnell. 7 minutes. We've ticked away a minute here, and the only scoring has been a basket by Quincy. Leafs being very patient. Alley-oop to Rivera. Can't get it. Just a little high.
Great connection there by McConnell and Rivera to know that was there. Just the lob wasn't perfect.
After a very lackluster first minute, the Leafs could have used that for a little excitement here. Got to get something to get Omo on their side. P.J. Mosier playing defense. Kreider dribbles around, kicks it up top again. Shot from 3 is no good. Rivera with the rebound. That was Islam Woodson with the shot. Rivera for 3, that's no good. Rebound Traphagen, good.
Traphagen had been sitting under there for the whole few dribbles that Rivera brought it up because he was looking for it on the fast break, but he kept the position on his guy the whole time and got an easy layup.
Bad pass by Quincy. Here comes Rivera. 1-0 at the stand. Jam. That gets the crowd excited. 20-10. Maple Leafs. That defender didn't want any part of that, Cal.
No, he jumped from pretty far out too. Snuck that ball in there.
10-point lead for the Leafs. Still 10 points. 3 ball is no good. Rivera with the rebound one more time. He takes it down the middle, kicks it out to Traphagen for 3. No good. Rebound Quincy. It's Rupert.
After a dunk by Rivera, the defenders don't want anything like that happening again, so they all collapse, and it's easier to find an open guy like Traphagen on that one.
Kreider from way out, good. 5 feet behind the line. It's a 3 ball, 20-13.
Quincy's back in his zone.
Dante Kreider, we said he was off to a slow start, but he's been catching on lately. McConnell with the shot won't go in. And here comes the Blue Devils. Kreider takes it to the rim, and he's fouled. He's gonna be on the floor.
He has 8 of their 13 points right now. Not 9, excuse me. He's definitely caught up.
He looks like he's the guy that makes him go. 20-13, 4:41 left to go in the first half. Leafs up by 7. Biggest lead was 10, I believe.
Rivera now has 2
22-10.
fouls and only 4 points, also off to a slow start. So he has to take a quick seat and make sure that they can have him later on.
Quincy running the offense. Up top to Kreider. Puts a move, takes it down the middle, dishes out. Ball thrown away. Is intercepted by Anthony Pierce, and he's fouled. That's going to be
Foul on Kreider there.
That's going to be a second on Kreider. And I thought he was saying take me out, but he's saying that's my bad, my bad. That's 5 team fouls against Quincy. 2 on Kreider. Ball in the middle to Traphagen. Back out to McConnell. Tim Lehman in the middle. Got the ball, kicks it out to the corner to P.J. Mosier. Mosier good. That's a 3 ball. That's a 3. 10-point lead. Again by the Leafs.
Mosier's excited about that one. That kind of helped him get out of a little bit of a drought there.
Boy, and Kreider finds time to shoot the basketball during football season, I believe. Kreider hits a 3 to bring it back to 7.
He's definitely a good athlete.
Pierce. McConnell inside to Traphagen, turns around, shot, no good. Rebound Quincy. It's Reese to Kreider, and they're gonna.
Wow. I don't know what I think about that call right there.
Well, we had conflicting calls because one official was going to call it offensive and the other one defensive. But the offensive Ryans, that's 3 on Kreider, and that could be critical for Quincy. 3 in the first half. They can't get a sub in for him. He got him at the bench, but he's not in the game yet. Kreider's still there. Can't foul. Tim Lehman takes it to the hoop. Oh, it won't go. It hung on the rim. It looked like it should go. And we're going to get a foul on Lehman, it looks like.
Kreider's upset. I don't know what I think about that call. I think Traphagen definitely was not in position there, but it's going to help Geneseo out quite a bit.
That's the hardest call to make. It's really hard when if you make it a no call, which you like to do, and it's really when it's it's equally fair, the crowd will be just very disappointed because there's too much contact. Got to call it one way or the other. 2:40 left in here in the first half, and it's a 7-point game. Quincy trying to cut that lead. Patiently looking for the shot. Kreider making most of the threes is not in the game. Penetration. Gonna have a foul. Penetration by Nicholson. And he's gonna get to go to the line. It's gonna be a shooting foul. He's gonna shoot 2.
It's an awkward situation for both teams, both having out their usual leading scorer, trying to figure it out. Geneseo is maintaining the lead, 23-16, but Quincy is at the line.
Jacob McConnell comes to the bench with 2 fouls. B.J. Mosier comes to the bench. We got Joseph McConnell in the game. Bristol Lewis back in the game. The Leafs need to hold serve here. Free throw no good. Missed them both. Rebound Pierce takes it across and into the trap, but throws it away. He should not have come across the court or into that trap unless he had a plan. Here comes Quincy. Ticking down on 2 minutes here. It's a 7-point game. Nicholson tries to drive. Loose ball. Dribble on the hop. And shot is good by Hilbing.
Didn't seem like anyone on the floor knew what was going on.
It's a 4-point game. No, it didn't. It just
But the ball
bedlam.
somehow found its way in the hoop. Sometimes that happens, magically.
Joe McConnell. Lewis. Pierce. Trapehagen. Minute and 30 left to go here. It's a 4-point game. Leafs had a couple leads of 10. Cut to 4. Tim Lehman. Trapehagen. 2 post players going. Tim Lehman tries to put a move and they call traveling.
He's getting a little antsy there.
Just a little hop.
Good call.
As we tick down near the final minute, Quincy brings it across midcourt. And they're patient. They'd like to have this game close at halftime. They'd like to get the last bucket here. They look like they're waiting for just the right shot or the last shot. 52 seconds, 50. Counting down. Stolen by Lewis. 40 seconds left. Nicholson behind him. Lewis gets busted from behind. Takes a bite out of the floor with his teeth, I believe.
He was fouled 3 times before getting up there. Finally called once he's pushed on the floor, like you said. That will give Geneseo some free throws.
That's a first foul on number 13, Peyton Nicholson. The 7th team foul, so Bristol Lewis has a 1-and-1 opportunity here. First one is good. First one's the most important. Makes it a 5-point game. 24-19 in favor of the Leafs. 37 seconds left to go in the half. Second one by Lewis. It's also good. 6-point game.
Time's winding down here. Quincy's gonna look for a good basket, a good chance at a shot.
26-25, it's ticking. Lucas Reese with Trapehagen dogging him, trying to get a move. 14, 13, down to 10. Pressure, Trapehagen almost fouled him. Three ball, no good. Rebound tip, no good. Oh, they're going to call a foul.
Wow. Weak call there.
Very weak. Going for a rebound. Weak call.
They've been calling not very many fouls.
With 1.6 seconds, there's a bailout. Quincy was not going to score, and they're going to get a couple free throws. The first one is good. For things that have been being passed on, that was not a strong foul. Number 32, Islam Woodson checks into the game for Quincy with 1.6 left. Trying to get some length out there defensively. Rivera checks onto the floor.
Didn't know who he was getting.
Rivera with 2 fouls. They were setting, giving him a rest. That was not a very good opportunity with 1.2 left. So at the end, a little action here at the end of the first half, but at the end of the first half, it's Geneseo 25, Quincy 21. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll be right back.
This TV 50 broadcast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Jolene Barnes of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Communications, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Borac Pharmacy, Liberty Village, Farmers National Bank, Pink's Paint and Body, Edwards Ready Mix. Please thank our sponsors for their support of this TV 50 broadcast. This TV 50 broadcast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Jolene Barnes of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Communications, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Borac Pharmacy, Liberty Village, Farmers National Bank, Pink's Paint and Body, Edwards Ready Mix. Please thank our sponsors for their support of this TV 50 broadcast.
Welcome back to second half play here at Geneseo Arena. It's the Geneseo Maple Leafs versus the Quincy Blue Devils. Score is 25-21. I'm Calvin Pettit along with Bob Pettit, Keith Kennan on the camera for this TV 50 broadcast. Slow start for both teams. Score doesn't really reflect that, but the score is 25-21, like I said. And there's a foul, offensive foul there on Kyle Trapphagen while we're going there, but no one can really seem to find the basket.
I'm not sure what that was. He must have had an illegal pick there. When the official put two fingers up, I thought it was going to be number 3 on Isaiah Rivera. Isaiah sat so much of that second period, only has 4 points on the game. It's unusual that he would have 4 points.
Great steal by him, but he throws it right back. He's about to fall out of bounds.
And the Leafs are still winning. With Rivera only 4 points and a half.
We have Rupert, who drives in. Fake by Nicholson. Kreider dribbles. Nicholson gets it into Reese, who does a little move and puts it in.
Nicholson does a lot of nice things out there. He likes to drive with the ball too. Rivera has the ball stolen, trying to penetrate a double team.
Basket by Kreider there.
We got a tie game, Cal.
Yeah, quick few points there by Quincy, and they have tied up the game. So number 3, Lucas Reese, is a quarterback for Quincy to bring it back to football again. Rivera drives in and gets the basket. He's fouled on that shot.
That's going to be the 3rd foul on number 3, Reese. And he didn't like it either. I guess, nobody likes it when you call fouls on him.
Not especially when some of the leading scorers here are all in some trouble.
The and one by Rivera is good. Gets that lead back up to 3.
Kreider to Nicholson. Rupert back to Kreider. Rupert for 3. Almost gets stuck, but no good. Rebound by Rivera. Pushes it up the court.
Oh, no, you can't call that.
It's a tough call there. But Rivera did hit him with the shoulder right on the middle of the chest. So I don't know.
28-25.
Fans are unhappy. Players are unhappy. 3 fouls on the top few scorers. Driving in is Reese, sorry. Gets the basket.
That's a 1-point game again, Cal. Rivera brings it across midcourt. He's sitting there with 3 fouls, as is their best player.
Rivera's super smart about knowing when to not assert himself in a play that's going to end up in a foul. He'd rather just give up the points than not be able to do anything. So back on the other side of the court, Rivera makes a basket. Now there's a missed shot by Reese. Rivera gets the rebound and drives up. puts on a move, kicks it to McConnell. Spins out to Traphagen. Tries to throw it across.
You see that one coming.
Stolen and layup by Dante Kreider.
Telegraph pass, and he knew it was coming. Tried that skip pass, but it wasn't sharp.
Geneseo's been throwing quite a few diagonal skip passes. At least they did in the first half.
They got to be sharp.
It does have to be crisp.
Nice.
Great find by Kyle Traphagen to Bristol Lewis for a layup.
Traphagen had a little 12-foot jumper, but he passed it up to give a layup to Lewis. Good choice.
Reese to Nicholson.
Back to a three-point game. Leafs just hanging on.
Reese looking for options. People running the baseline. We got Rupert. Reese fakes a shot. Takes 2 dribbles. Another fake shot by Kreider. And now this one's up. Off the back of the rim. Fought for the rebound. And is rebounded by Lewis.
Crowd wanted to foul on that one too. Isaiah got pushed.
Jim is awful quiet.
But the crowd doesn't officiate the game.
Pierce didn't know what was going on when he got the ball in his hands. But once he got it, he realized, well, I got an opportunity to score here. Does a nice move, goes up the other side and gets fouled.
If he could have gone up with the right hand, he had an open layup, but he had to dip underneath there to use his left. 5-point lead, the biggest lead of the second half.
The extra free throw is no good. Rebound by Nicholson. Pass to Kreider. Great court vision by Lucas Reese. They're slowing down. Rivera to Lewis. Both teams very patient on the offensive side. Pierce, 1 dribble, bounce pass. Swings it around to Rivera for 3, it's good.
6-point lead, biggest lead of the quarter.
Rivera's heating up a little bit. Kreider with a 3 off. Save by Nicholson. Reese.
Connell should have went after that ball.
Rupert takes 3
Go
dribbles.
get it. Go get the ball.
Nicholson finds Rupert open, but he misses the catch. Now Nicholson's back in the corner. Throws it. He's in trouble on the baseline, but it's found by Kreider. Out to number 12, Rupert. Now it's out to Reese. Again. Moving it around.
Leafs playing good defense, not letting them have anything easy. They're going to have to make.
Nicholson fakes and beats the defender. Makes the layup, and there's a timeout by Quincy.
It drops it to 4 points, and looked like they had him stopped out there, but he just kind of gave him a little duke, and on his way, no help side on the layup. 37-33, 2:20 left to go here in the third period. It's a ball game.
Definitely a ball game. Seems closer than it was in the first half, especially because Quincy was able to cut that lead down to 0, tie game. Didn't take it, but they got a little bit of momentum.
And then it went back up to 7, and it's down to 4. Back where they started. It came out of the halftime with a 4-point lead, and that's where it sits. 4-point lead. After 5 minutes and 40 seconds, 40 seconds. Math is hard in my head, bud.
We do have Geneseo's ball. Lewis finds himself open. Swung to Rivera. There's a player on the floor. That was almost scary. Kreider almost got kicked in the head, but Rivera's able to move his foot. Into the game is number 32, Islam Woodson. Reese looks for Cutters. Decides to drive. Kicks it to Kreider there for the 3. It's good. Geneseo pushing immediately. not forcing their way into a trap. Lewis to Traphagen, to McConnell, moving it around. Rivera looks inside. McConnell to Traphagen. Little jumper, no good. Ball's on the shoulder of Rivera. Not able to grab it. It's a rebound by Kreider. Pushed up by Reese to Rupert. And it's good.
There's a lead by the Quincy Blue Devils. That's their first lead in the game.
There's a
Am
foul.
I correct? Or did they go ahead? Maybe they did go ahead.
No, this is their first lead of the half at least. Definitely the first lead of the half.
Minute and 2 seconds left.
Foul there was on number 32, I believe. Woodson. The ball is picked up. McConnell into Lewis. Dribbles out. Gets out of trouble. Now Traphagen passes to McConnell. Three-point basket by Lewis is good.
They passed up a lot of nice three-pointers on that one, including Traphagen and Lewis, but Lewis came through, decided it was time to shoot.
Fake by Woodson. Rupert. All the way across to Kreider. Takes a few dribbles, decides not to make a move. Passes to Reese.
Quincy settling for the last shot here, trying to get the lead with a 3-ball or tie with the 2.
It's hard with the crowd. Basket shot by Kreider, no good. Ariano doesn't take a shot, just holds on to it. And that is the end of our third quarter. Final score 40-38. We'll be right back after a break.
This TV 50 broadcast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Jolene Barnes of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Communications, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Borac Pharmacy, Liberty Village, Farmers National Bank, Pink's Paint and Body, Edwards Ready Mix. Please thank our sponsors for their support of this TV 50 broadcast.
Welcome back to our fourth quarter play here at Geneseo Arena. It's the Geneseo Maple Leafs versus the Quincy Blue Devils. Scores 40-38 here on this TV 50 broadcast. I'm Calvin Pettit along with Bob Pettit and Keith Kennett, and we're ready to get started. So Reese, right off the bat, shoots a 3. There's a rebound by Rupert. Reese is back inside and kicks it to number 31, Ian Richardson, who is not able to convert the layup, and rebound by Geneseo. Aggressive play by Woodson and fouls McConnell.
That's going to be the 4th team foul against Quincy. Leafs have 2 this half, so that could be a factor coming down the line. Leafs went into that third quarter out of halftime with a 4-point lead, ended with a 2-point lead. It was a pretty even quarter.
After playing man, Quincy's back in his zone for this fourth quarter, changing it up on Geneseo. Ariano calling for the ball and gets it, then throws it away. Ball is taken all the way up by Dante Kreider, who ties up the game, 40-40.
Ariano actually had a move to the basket and just didn't take it. Found himself kind of hurrying that ball on the pass.
Traphagen to Lewis. Rivera takes a few dribbles in, guarded by 3 defenders, but gets his own rebound. Puts the basket in, it rolls right over that rim, and 1.
going to get a foul from way out there in the about 40 feet from the basket. Interesting, there was nothing called under the basket, but it's going to be a foul on Rivera. Get the N1, as you said. That was a good no call on contact under the basket on the initial shot.
Free throw's good.
The basket that went in was actually a putback. The initial shot was a little, there was a strong offensive move and a strong defensive move. A lot of contact, but no call. And I think that was the correct call.
So now Geneseo gets 3 more points. Builds a little bit of a lead. Reese up top to Kreider. Kreider sees space. Kicks it to Rupert for 3. No good. Rebound by Trapphagen. Slows it down. Almost throws it away. But gets it to Rivera. Trapphagen has the ball again. McConnell. Lewis. Into the game is Mosier, who has the ball. Slow play by Geneseo. Open lane for McConnell. Makes the little layup.
Nice little 6-foot jumper. Floats in the bucket to give him a 5-point lead. Leafs back up.
Kreider to Reese. Drives, looks for space. Kreider's been awful quiet, but now he shoots. Misses the 3, and it's off of number 13, Peyton Nicholson. Geneseo ball.
He didn't seem to agree with that, but the official's not going to change his mind.
They look worse if they change their mind. Sometimes you just have to stick with the call. Trapphagen to Rivera on 5 defenders, and there is an offensive foul. Charge taken by Lucas Reese. 4 fouls for Rivera.
That's why I said earlier you can't make that other call, because you just get some calls out there. You can't have them all go the same way. Those are very hard calls to make.
Reese dribbles all over to Nicholson, spins out, back to Reese. 3 ball, no good. And there's a foul. A little scary because Rivera was involved in it, but it was on the offensive player trying to rebound.
Isaiah clearly had position on that ball, and the Quincy player definitely reached over his back.
Good call.
Yep, 16 fouls against Quincy and 3 against Geneseo, but the big number is Isaiah Rivera has 4. 2 of them being of the offensive variety, or was it 3?
2 or 3, something like that. Rivera has been driving in hard and getting calls on the offensive side, not in his favor.
When the defensive player is moving into the offensive player, and just because they fall down, it doesn't mean it's charging. They really have to have position, and they have to hold their position. So we got a timeout here. We're trying to figure out what we're going to do to hold a 5-point lead with 5 minutes left. I got a lot of things I can think of from up here, Cal, but when you get down there on the floor,
it's harder to see. We got the bird's eye view.
It's a lot harder. 5 minutes exactly on the clock. 45-40. Geneseo and the basketball. Baseball. That's coming.
Trapphagen. It's trapped, but gets it out to Lewis. Mosier to McConnell. Into the corner to Trapphagen. Takes 1 dribble, picks it up. Throws it to Lewis.
Nice.
Almost out of bounds, but
nice catch by Bristol Lewis.
good save. McConnell dribbles. They're not getting into the hands of Rivera. But it does get inside to McConnell. Now out to Rivera. Kicks it in. Gives away his opportunity. Steps back to Mosier. Across to McConnell. Scary pass.
McConnell came and met that pass, or it would have been going the other direction.
Lewis.
Lisa burned.
Extra dribbles.
Lisa burned a minute.
Strong move by Mosier.
But
not able to go in.
The layup couldn't go. Actually had a really strong move. Contact was over.
Reese to Kreider for three. Knocks it down. Trapehagen had to get back in transition. Wasn't there.
Lisa burned about a minute and 10 seconds before he took that shot.
Got nothing out of it.
But it's hard to burn 5.
More trash talk by Kreider. Rivera passes it to Mosier. Lewis to McConnell. Back to Trapehagen. Swinging it around to Rivera, who takes a jumper, no good. Pushed ahead by Kreider. Takes it all the way in, scoops it.
Nah.
Block and foul. 2 free throws on that foul.
It's a 2-point game. Kreider to the line with an opportunity to tie it up here with 3 minutes and 9 seconds. This game is going to the wire, Cal.
This is a tight game indeed. We'll see who wants it more here. First free throw is good by Kreider. Into the game is Anthony Pierce for Geneseo. Second free throw to come. 3 minutes and 9 seconds left. It's a 1-point game. Here comes the free throw. That one rolls out. That could be game changer. May affect whether it will go to overtime or not.
Leafs have the basketball in a 1-point lead. But they can't be tentative. Got to be sure of what they're doing. 2:50 left in this ball game.
Lewis sits out there like he's on a Sunday afternoon on his porch. Finally gets a defender and dribbles. Inside to Lewis, out to Trapehagen for three. Great shot there by Trapehagen.
They were very patient till they got it.
Rivera's hit on the back, it's stolen. And Lewis gets it ahead, no good. Everyone's on the floor, it's a jump ball.
It's gonna be Geneseo. Oh, we got it.
Wow.
They're gonna give that a timeout to Geneseo with possession.
That's a tough call.
Oh.
Really tough call.
Douglas, the Quincy coach, does not like that call. But he made it.
That was not the you can't do that to a team.
Here's where we sit. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in the game. Geneseo up 48-44 and with the basketball. If they play it smart, they're in good shape. That three by Trapehagen really put us in good position. We don't have to shoot that ball again other than make free throws and layups. But that was good patience by the Leafs to get that ball in the hands right where we wanted. Didn't have to force the shot. Trapehagen was sitting there, set for the ball, felt good about it, drained it.
After a tough call, Geneseo ball here. Looks like Rivera will be taking it out. Mostly guards on the floor here.
It was going to be Geneseo ball either way, but now Geneseo gets the next jump ball instead of that one. Rivera taking it up the middle.
Foul on the ground.
But that's going to be number 7, so he'll get the 1-and-1.
Fouls on Nicholson, who has 4 fouls now. Rivera will be at the line for 2. Excuse me, 1-and-1.
He was told to tuck his shirt in, and he didn't do a very good job.
first free throw's good. Which player didn't tuck in their shirt too well?
Nicholson.
Nicholson, oh yeah.
He's
Put it in the back a little bit, looks like. That's about all, but second free throw's good by Rivera.
Those are big free throws by Isaiah Rivera. Clock ticking down on 2 minutes left with a 6-point lead for the Leafs. Almost threw it away.
Kreider to Reese. Reese takes a few dribbles, gets it to Nicholson, drives in. Gets it back to Reese, puts it in, 4-point game.
Well, that clock just isn't running very fast. Minute 55 left to go here in the game.
It's definitely just barely ticking along.
Back down to 4 points. But it's 4 points and the basketball and the possession arrow. A lot of things going the Leafs' way right now.
Both teams have 3 timeouts.
Leafs are in this bonus, but have only 4 team fouls themselves. So if they get in a situation where they need to, they've got fouls to give. I would expect the Leafs to come out patient, but they're going to have to break a press, obviously. We're going to see a full court pressure by the Blue Devils.
To take it out is Pierce. For Geneseo, like you said, full court pressure. It's in to Lewis, finds the cutter, holds on tight. He could have gone and pushed it ahead. Now he does push it ahead, he loses it.
He had it across midcourt, and all he had to do was pull it up. He got just a little jittery, fumbled it into the Blue Devils' hands. Minute and a half of basketball.
The last minute and a half is always crazy when it's a tight game. Blue Devils do have the ball. Kreider takes a step back, he puts it up, no good. Rebound by Lewis. Gets it to McConnell, throws it ahead to Trapphagen. Doesn't go up, he holds on to it.
Crowd didn't like that play.
They told him shoot the ball.
Well, it's a matter of do you like the layup or do you like free throws? Because they're going to have to make free throws. Minute 2, minute 1. There's a layup, no good. No, now the crowd's going to get on him.
Trapphagen still doesn't go up. Pierce holds on to it. He's fouled.
Oh,
wow!
There was a lot of arm on that thing. A lot of arm on that ball.
Pierce gets hacked the first time, kind of loose, fumbles with the ball, grabs it again, gets a little bit of arm.
It's hard to disagree with the crowd that we don't make those layups, take those layups. 52 seconds is a lot of time with a 4-point lead. The possession arrow now goes over to Quincy.
The ball is inbounded to Rivera. Drives all the way in, he lays it in.
Didn't pass up that layup.
That could help seal the game. There's 41 seconds left. And there's a timeout by Quincy. Score is 52-46, Geneseo.
They're going to have to defend. Obviously, they have to defend penetration, but they have to defend the 3 ball. Because if you take it 3 ball, it's only 2 possessions. They don't have to go to that yet. 41 seconds, there's a lot of time with a 6-point lead. The key to if Quincy makes a basket, the key is get that ball inbounds quickly, so before they can really set up. Have a plan right now how you're going to get that ball inbounds quickly and get it down the floor. Be able to run some clock, shoot free throws, to shoot layups.
All right, a long timeout here.
Yeah.
There is the time.
You got to study the styles of the coaches. Coach Douglas of Quincy, he gets out there and he takes his own chair out there and sits down. Coach Storm, he uses the squat method. Gets down there, getting that catcher squat. Everybody has their own technique.
What do you do? What's your go-to method of?
I generally just stand there and scream.
All right.
Make sure they can hear me.
You heard it here first.
41 seconds in this ball game. Here we go.
Quincy ball. Struggling to get it in. But Reese gets it. Dribbles. Holds on to it. Kreider. Dribbles, takes it. All the way, there's a foul. And it looks like it's on the floor. No, that's an and one. They're gonna call that an and one foul there. Not much contact.
That's the one thing that can't happen. If you're not gonna let them shoot, go ahead and get your foul before the shot, or hammer them on the shot. Make sure it doesn't go in. Make them earn a pair from the line.
Yeah, Lewis.
But you can't give him the basket and one.
Lewis really didn't hit him that hard, but he did hit him. So that's the worst case scenario. Now there's full court pressure off that made free throw. 3-point game. Immediate foul on Traphagen.
32 seconds and a 3-point lead. It's a lot of time. Got to make free throws.
If I were Quincy there, I probably would have tried to get the steal.
Got to make free throws.
I would have tried to let Traphagen go and get a quick steal and then foul, because you got about 30 seconds left. And this could stretch it to 5, which is harder to surmount if you can get a steal. But either way, they foul him here.
There's 2 more trips to the line here at 1-1 before the double bonus comes into effect. So got to make that first one. Otherwise, could be a recipe for disaster.
First one is very important. Here it comes from Traphagen. It's long, but there's a fight for a rebound. McConnell touches it while it's out of bounds.
Well, just trying to get the ball.
Yep.
Just to make things even, their key player has 4 fouls.
So does ours. Reese.
So they got to be, they wanted a double dribble.
Even Officer Steins wants the double dribble.
The crowd wanted a double dribble all over the place because it truly was. Missed it.
Reese takes a 3. It's off. Rebound by Rivera. He's fouled immediately.
8.7 left to go here. 3-point lead for the Leafs. This is a 1-1, and Isaiah needs a basket. Isaiah needs a free throw. This is where you earn the money. Make the first one, and it's a 2-possession game.
It's tough to get 4 points in 8 seconds. More like 9.
The crowd wanted a foul, I think, on that 3-point shot.
Makes it.
Wow.
Seals. Not quite seals the game, but pretty much. 2-possession game.
Kreider had put up a 3 just before that foul happened. Put up a 3 and kind of did a dive into the seats, and the crowd thought he wanted to.
Second one's missed. Tipped by Rivera. It is going to the Blue Devils.
8.1, 4-point game.
Timeout used by Geneseo. Like you said, 4-point game. Tough to come back to.
Okay, so you want light pressure, obviously. Make them work, run clock to get the ball down the floor. Can't let them get anything deep, can't let them get the bomb throw. And get a quick basket. Got to spend a lot of time getting this bucket no matter what it is if they score. If they score, you can count on Quincy trying to get a timeout before Geneseo gets the ball in bounds. If they score, Quincy will try to stop the clock. Otherwise, Geneseo, the clock doesn't stop when they make a basket. So Quincy will have to get a timeout. Otherwise, they can run 5 seconds in the out-of-bounds position.
So Quincy ball on the sideline. Full court pressure. McConnell's blown by and just fouls.
That's a good foul. That's a good foul. They ran about 2.5 seconds off the clock. It's 5.8 now, and nothing comes of it other than they get their 6th foul. Leafs can't foul this one though. They put him on the line, but if they do, it's still a 1-1.
Rupert to inbound. Doesn't see anybody. Kreider gets it. Puts it up. 3 is missed. Rebound by Rivera, and that is the game. Arena erupts. Final score, 53-49 Geneseo.
Isaiah Rivera with 4 points in the first half, came back and picked up 16 in the second half for a total of 20. Made a little bit of a difference in that regard, but Leafs just outplayed them the entire game and hung on. It's a great basketball game by two good basketball teams.
Yeah, quite a good performance from both teams. Great playing by Quincy. I give him that, but Geneseo was able to fight and get the win in the end. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for this wonderful year of basketball. We'll see you at another time.